Nativity Scene offers us another life lesson. In today's, at times, frenetic pace, it is an invitation to contemplation. It reminds us of the importance of pausing, because only when we know how to recollect ourselves can we welcome what truly matters in life. Only if we leave the din of the world outside our home can we open ourselves to listen to God, who speaks in silence. The Nativity Scene is more timely now than ever, when every day throughout the world so many weapons and violent images that penetrate our eyes and hearts are being produced. The Nativity Scene, instead, is an artisanal image of peace. This is why it is a living gospel. I hope that setting up the Nativity Scene will be, for you all, an opportunity to invite Jesus into your lives. When we make the Nativity Scene at home, it's like opening a door and saying, "Come in, Jesus." It is making this closeness concrete, this invitation to Jesus to come into our lives. Because if he abides in our lives, life is reborn. And if life is reborn, it is truly Christmas. In this beautiful message from Pope Francis, we hear a reminder that Christ comes quietly into our noisy world. What the birth of Jesus, the Incarnation, speaks to us is God's mercy, God's tenderness, infinity hidden in littleness. In the manger, the Creator becomes the infant born in poverty. The one who's all-powerful becomes the vulnerable. The great becomes the weak. Pope Francis invites us to hear the whole salvation story already present in the Nativity Scene, and thus can say that in setting up a creche, we are welcoming not only the Christ child, but the crucified and risen Lord into our homes and into our lives. The Pope wants us to find a personal way to connect with God's great mercy. And the creche provides that, because that's what the Incarnation does. It's God coming in search of us. From the manger, God, the Eternal One, enters into the poverty and simplicity of our human lives, the brokenness of our world, launching what Pope Francis refers to as a revolution of tenderness. In this quiet place, before the Christ child, we too are invited to come, to learn to walk with each other in our woundedness, to learn to be vulnerable and to show tenderness, to let ourselves be made small so that we can reflect a little of the light that comes when God embraces us, embraces powerlessness. And in that quiet place, we hear God say, "I am with you, to stay. It is your world I have come to dwell in, your broken heart and wounded soul I have taken from my home. My life, my love will light the darkness." This Christmas, let us allow the tenderness and mercy of God to soften our hearts, to touch our souls, so that we might dare to walk a little more as Jesus walked, to come into the lives of others as he came into ours, in humility, in vulnerability, exercising authority by placing ourselves at the service of others, honoring the dignity of each and every person we meet, knowing how deeply loved by God that each one of us is. So, friends, light your Advent candles and open your hearts. Let this Advent be a time to quietly enter into God's presence. And let a quiet joy enter our hearts and our lives. For God has made a home with us and walks with us. God bless.